What is that?
What? This is so you can jack up from right there. So this is what I was talking about. So this is your bleed cap. If we open this up and there's liquid in here, that means that your line is good. Oh my, I just had the biggest freak out of my life sitting under the car like this. All right, we're back. Picking up where we left off in the last video with the issue with the brake caliper. We got a loaded up car today. We got a busy day. Yeah, so first step in this video, we're gonna go pick up a brake caliper from some guy on Facebook. Hopefully it's good. After that, we're gonna go shoot some of these photos of this clothes that I sneak peeked in the last video if you guys stuck around to the end. Yeah, it's basically what we got today. Whole lot of photos for the clothes, brake caliper, and then hopefully fix the car. Go check the description if you want any of the clothes. Go copy one while they last, because they're selling out quick for sure. So I checked the brakes, and the easy way to be able to tell if you need a new caliper or if your brake line is bad, if you open up the little tiny bleeder, if brake fluid comes out of that, then you know that your lines are okay and that there's something wrong with your caliper. So that's the reason why I'm going to pick up a caliper right now. Yeah, so hopefully that should do it. We got a little bit of movement back here. Make sure we tie this up good. That can't be going nowhere. Yeah, that should be it. Pick up some film real quick. Shoot everything on film. So they don't have film, but they have the camera.
In 4.7 miles, turn right to merge onto I-575.
Yeah, he said he still wants them, so I'm like, what is that?
What? This is so you can jack up from right there.
Bro, come look at this.
Only E36 has got them. This one isn't, mine is super low, so I have to jack mine up with this.
Wow, I never seen that before.
But like, and it also makes space.
Never seen this before in my life. How much that cost?
50 bucks?
Wow.
Well, only E36 has got them. I need some black regular ones, because Vaders are, I know they worth a lot, so.
I mean, I'm selling them for like 2,000.
Oh my God.
That's cheap. People selling some on eBay for 4,000.
Nah, I know it's cheap, but it's just a drift car, so it's like.
Oh yeah.
It's worth it for a car that's worth that much. Not mine. So mine's not here.
I was like 5.
So this is what I was talking about here. So this is your bleed cap. If we open this up and there's liquid in here, that means that your line is good since it's dripping out like that. I ended up biting the bullet. We bought them anyways. It's the same film I shoot on my film camera anyways, so it doesn't even matter. Now we are meeting up with my buddy. Him and his girlfriend are gonna model for us. Yeah, so we heading up to this cool museum here in Atlanta. We live here, you know, the High Museum. It's pretty dope. Say hi to the vlog.
Going deeper and deeper, I'm in a gut. All the perkies, I'm taking too long to bust. Fuck around, I might cop me a Bentley truck. Let my stick Gucci belt where it's staying tucked. Other rappers just capping, ain't doing none. Couple racks in my pocket, the 100 bun. Carry hundreds on me like I'm proving some. Sick and tired of y'all, so I'm sipping some. Thought they said to slow down, I might lose my liver. Ride with snake, we so slimy on the block, we slither. Take her phone when we link, cause she taking pictures. Sneak and link on the weekend, we fucking bitches. I don't know where y'all at, but my niggas with me. On the court picking teams, nigga better pick me. If it's smoke, I be ballin' like Scottie Pimpin'. Going around that pussy, I'm skinny dipping. Fuck my back up, spend a couple thousand. But a nigga drippin'. Put a rest up, us and making noise.
All right, y'all. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Back working on the car. I got the caliper here. Here's a caliper. New brake fluid. A hose. I've got the car completely up in the air, and it is sketchy as crap to me because All 3 jacks are making contact, except I don't think any of the weight's on this actual jack here, and that's pretty scary. Basically, I'm gonna throw in this other caliper and then we're gonna bleed out the whole system. Lefty loosey, right? This is the stuff that I was talking about. Basically, it's synthetic brake grease. It says on here you can use on any brake connections, so makes sense to me. I literally just put a little dot on it. I saw online it says do this very like conservatively. You don't need a lot on here. I know some people don't even actually grease these. If you're doing this, tighten these big bolts, these 16s in the back before you put the caliper back on. This is just like the carrier thing. Yeah, so you don't have the hose in the way, the brake line. Alright, so now I got my caliper all put back together, and now it's time to bleed the entire brake system. I'm gonna do the 2-person method. There is a 1-person method. I'm not gonna attempt that just because I got my dad, he could help me out. Alright guys, so this is the game plan here. Here's your master cylinder, or where all your brake fluid goes. It has all the old nasty brake fluid, and we've got to get it out. So what I'm gonna do is grab this little syringe thing that I got from Publix whenever I was sick, and try to take out as much as I can. And then we're putting it into this bottle, which has got this hose. And what this hose is gonna do is sit submerged. This end inside the bottle is gonna sit submerged in brake fluid, and then we're gonna open up the brake bleeder. The other end goes into the nipple of the brake bleeder, and then open up, and then somebody's gonna step on the brake, and then I'm gonna close the bleeder, the nipple. And then this is just for in case any air gets in, anything gets sucked back into the system, it won't be air and it'll be liquid. And then the rule is that you want to start at the brake that is the furthest in the whole system. So if this is here, really close to my driver's side front wheel, I'm gonna start in the rear passenger side, and then we'll go rear driver's side, and then passenger front, and then finally on this end. That's how much brake fluid we have, and look at that color. Okay, so now you're gonna open up your new brake fluid. If you've got an E36, you need .4. This thing is corroded. So what you wanna do is connect your hose, and then make sure your other end is fully submerged in there. And then we're gonna open this up. Slowly but surely, you can see that old brake fluid is coming into the bottom. You just keep opening and closing it, and you keep repeating this until you get that clear new brake fluid. It may take a while, and you don't want to open it up more than 10 times without going and checking your master cylinder and filling it back up, because you don't want it to go dry, and so you just want to keep an eye on it. Alright guys, we are on the last one now. This thing is still spinning fine. It's got a little bit of friction, but it's spinning, and we've been pressing the brake the whole time we've been bleeding these, so that was definitely a good fix. Alright guys, so got it, what I think fully bled. Got all the nasty brake line in there. You can see a tiny little bit of it in there. That's about as clear as I was able to get it on all of the brake lines. It wasn't like perfectly the same as you know, the super clear that's in the bottle, but I feel like it might just be like dirty. If you saw in that last video, we did not have this happening, so extremely hyped on that. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was the one before this one. So yeah, I'm gonna pick it back up tomorrow and we'll go on a test drive. So clocking back in, I'm gonna kind of just double check everything, make sure everything looks fine, take the wheels off, put them back on, and then put the car on the ground. Oh my, I just had the biggest freak out of my life. I don't know why I wasn't filming it, but basically I like took the jack off of that side and I forgot that I had this side really high and the car's chilling like this. And I walk over here and this jack is no joke sitting under the car like this. Holy, I swear I rushed so fast to put this on. Let's get this damn thing down now. Nice. Alright, so we're on the road. Trying to take it fairly easy. I'm gonna kind of come up here, take some pictures of some t-shirts for the website. But the brakes feel good. I had to put in a little bit of extra fluid just because the light was on. And I put in a little bit more in. And then now the light's not on, so we're good, feeling good. Alright, so the car's driving pretty good. The only thing is whenever I get like, do a pretty tight turn, almost when I get to full lock, get to like full lock on the rack, or you know, with the steering wheel, I get close to full lock, the steering wheel like shakes a little bit. Alright, so yeah, the brakes feel good, the car feels good. There's just the tiniest little, with the rack, I showed you guys the rack was leaking out a whole lot of power steering fluid. And I filled it back up before I took it on the drive, the little reservoir. And I don't know if there's like a system in the rack that once the car is on, then it finally pulls in all of that fluid. Yeah, I still think that this video is a success. Thank you to everybody that commented on the last one and said to change the caliper, bleed the system. Definitely worked. So if you guys have any advice on this rack thing, don't forget to leave a comment because that also will be helpful. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe. If this is your type of content, oh my god, no way I just stuttered that hard. It's because you guys make me nervous. I had to ask, bro. Anyways, if this is the type of content you enjoy and you're rocking with it, subscribe. Don't miss out on any future videos. It helps me out, shows me that you guys are enjoying it and that you guys are here. We're building a little family. Go buy you some of those clothes. I want to see y'all all dripped out. Tag me on Instagram. Tag ongo.co and buy Breno Santos whenever you get your package in the mail, and you put that shit on. I want to see some good fits. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.